Hello everyone and welcome to MO Dreams. Today I'm going to be doing a video that I've been meaning to do for a while now. Just wanted to get everything accumulated. This is my little Edie wallet thingy. We are going to be going over my manga collection. I have every manga that I own over there. There are going to be a few missing, but I do have them in a little bag. And towards the end of the video, I'm going to be showing off those 3 mangas. But for now, we are going to go over the current stuff that I have. So I'm going to be walking back and forth to the bed and getting them. But I have the first 5 volumes of Bleach. I got this off of Alumbris, I think is what the site was called. I paid really cheap. I got these really cheap. They are in... Besides the 2 volumes that are a little yellow, very, very, very good condition manga. Love it. So Bleach 1 through 5. Now we are going to. I'm gonna have to find a place for these, but we're gonna do this. Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 1. I'm going to continue this particular series. I'm also going to be doing a Let's Talk episode on it. Let's Talk is just going to be essentially, this is going to be the first episode of the Let's Talk series, where I just go over what I'm reading, what I'm dropping. I haven't decided to drop any manga yet, but I'm sure that there will come a moment where I do drop a manga. One Punch Man. Wonderful manga. Absolutely love it. I would suggest everyone to check this out. Record of Ragnarok Volume 1. Now this, I watched the anime of and liked it, so I got into the manga, and I bought Volume 1. Now I know it's a controversial opinion that I like the anime of Record of Ragnarok. Now I will agree, because I've read some of the manga online, I will agree, I do think the manga is better than the anime, but the anime isn't as bad as everyone makes it out to be. I think everyone overreacted just a tad. That's just my opinion. Now, Claymore Volumes 1, 3, 4, and 5. I do have to get Volume 2. I'm going to be purchasing Volume 2 when I get paid on Thursday, so that's going to be going in there. So yeah, I'm going to be getting all those, so stay tuned for that. And Naruto Volumes 1 through 4, again, excellent condition. Got all these from Alumbris. I also got the Claymore franchise from Alumbris, again, besides the 1 volume that has the yellow coloration to it. Very, very beautiful condition. These manga came in. So, yeah, really love Claymore. Claymore is actually my favorite manga franchise of all time. So, I am collecting that first as a collector, but I'm also collecting other things along the side of that. So, you guys will be joining me on that epic, epic journey. So, let me put these over here and get the next stack of manga. Now, we are going to go to my first Kaiju number 8. Now, I have Volume 2 right here. I also have Volume 1. I'm currently reading that. So, Kaiju number 8. Very, very good manga. Well, I hear good things about it. It seems like my thing, so let's hope it's good. Dead Man Wonderland Volumes 1 and 2. I have read Volume 1. Very good. I'm going to be doing a monthly series toward the end of every month where I recommend a manga. I'm thinking about, and of course I'm going to be completing or reading a little bit into the series before recommending it. But I do believe this particular manga is just one that, A, is very good, and B, it's just singly but good manga. Now, Eden Zero. I absolutely love this. I love this manga. It's very beautiful, very good. I'm going to be doing an arc series, and I'm going to be reviewing the very first arc of this particular manga, because it's short and I can put the arc into words. So be expecting that as a series where I just go over arcs. But this manga, very, very good. It has a very interesting premise to it, and that's why I gravitate to it a lot. So stay tuned for that. Then we have Fire Force Volumes 1 and 2. It is an absolute great series. I absolutely love this Fire Force. It's good. It is a bit confusing to grasp at first, but once you read into it and you do everything, it is good. Very, very good. But yeah, I have Volumes 1 and 2 of Fire Force. And then Volumes 1 and 2 of Reign of the Seven Spellblades. I read Volume 1, really enjoyed it. I'm going to be reading Volume 2 here soon. Hopefully Volume 2 is just as good as Volume 1 was. So, this is my collection. So, let's go here and let's get the next stack of manga. Okay, so we have Black Clover, Volumes 1, 2, and 3. I really like this series. I'm going to be releasing my review of Black Clover Volume 1 here pretty soon. So I own 3 volumes of this. We'll be purchasing more if the next volume is very good. I have My Hero Academia, Volumes 1 through 3. You guys already know my thoughts on Volume 1. I have read Volume 1. I actually genuinely liked it. I'm going to be purchasing more. So, yeah. But I have the first 3 volumes of that. And I have the first 4 volumes of Demon Slayer. I've read Volume 1. I'm going to be releasing my review of Volume 1 here soon. But this is this. So, yeah. Whoa. Okay, I'm having trouble with the manga over here. So, the first shelf of my manga collection has been completed. So now, coming back and forth is honestly very, very difficult, but hey. So the first shelf of my collection is complete. The first shelf is essentially shonen stuff that is action-based, just overall shonen. But I have Volume 1 of Gigant. I can't show any panels of this because it is pretty graphic in the sense that it has spicy stuff in it, but I really, really like this series. I think I'm gonna like it, so I'm gonna read it, see what it's all about. Now, from the Red Fog, very, very good read. I genuinely enjoyed this. I'm gonna be buying Volume 2 when Volume 2 comes out. I don't know if Volume 2 is out right now, but I think this is a new one. So yeah, very, very good stuff. Then we have the new one that the anime just came out. I'm going to be reviewing episode 1 of the anime here soon. But Spy Family. Very, very good stuff. I've read a little bit of it, and I genuinely enjoy it. So, yeah. We have volumes 1 and 2 of Tales of the Outcast. The Tale of the Outcast. Very, very good. It's a weirder manga, but not weird in the sense where it's going to turn you off. It's very, very good. So yeah, check that out. Very, very good stuff. I quite enjoy it. Now we got volumes 1 and 2 of Spice and Wolf. I know a lot of people have issues with this particular manga. I necessarily don't, but I know a lot of people do. But volumes 1 and 2 of Spice and Wolf, very, very good. Just genuinely, genuinely good stuff. I've never read it. I wanted to read it, wanted to check and see what it's all about. So I'm going to check and see what it's all about. Now we got probably my spiciest thing that I've shown here, which is Dirty Pear. I really do enjoy. I've skimmed through this, and I know I'm going to love this particular story. So yeah, can't wait to read it. I'm going to do a particular review on this when I do read it, but this is in my collection. And this is probably my most controversial because I've heard the series, I've heard mixed feelings about it, so I wanted to buy it to give my own personal thoughts on it, and that is Darling in the Franxx, Volumes 1 and 2, the Omnibus. I don't know if this is an omnibus. I think this is just a stack thing. But this manga, I've skimmed through it. There is issues that I do have with it. We'll get into that when I do the review eventually at some point. But this is pretty... I have a feeling I'm going to collect this for the sake of just collecting it. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it. But we will see if I enjoy it. But I have Darling in the Franxx Volume 1 and 2. In one book. Okay. Okay, and we have Bakamatore series. Bakatore, whatever. The Monogatari series. Very, very Baka Mana. I've heard good things about this series, and I have the first 3 volumes of it. I know I'm butchering the name of it, so please excuse me for that. I don't mean to be, but hey. Seems really, really good. Seems like a good series. I'm going to check it out. Now, this one, I'm not going to continue collecting for, but I do have this in my collection. The Mythical Detective Loki Ragnarok. I have the first volume of this. Haven't read it. I just now noticed that spine. That right there has a... But yeah, I have this in my collection. Happy Sugar Life Volume 1. This is a very, very, very controversial manga. I know, but I'm going to collect for it. And I'm eventually going to do a review of this particular volume. I just need to get the courage to actually record the first volume. Or the first episode. Now, this one is a very... I bought it because I thought that I would like it. I know nothing about this. I know nothing about this series. I don't know what it's about. I just bought it because it looked interesting. I'm going to check it out. But yeah, this is Grand... I'm going to call it Grand Orchestra because I can't pronounce the word above it. But yeah. And now we have the first 2 volumes of School Dxd. I reviewed Volume 1. Very, very good shit. I haven't read Volume 2 yet. I will get to Volume 2 at some point in time. Nirvana. Now, Nirvana, I've never heard of, never read. I picked this up at Half Price Books because it looked very interesting. It looked like it was something that I would probably be into. So I picked it up, checking it out. Gonna read the first volume here soon, so that way I might know, hey, am I interested in collecting the rest of this? So yeah, so that is there. Now we got The Detective is Already Dead, Volume 1. Now, I do believe this is a new manga that is released. I have no idea what this manga is about. I have not read it. I don't know what it's about. I am hoping that it is very good. That way it will interest me, and I will collect more volumes. And then we got a manga by Tokyo Pop, Glass Wings. I don't know nothing about this series. I don't know if it's a beginner. I know nothing about this series. It is a one-shot, so maybe I can go and read it and then give my final thoughts on this. And if I like it, I'll keep it. If I don't, I'll probably get rid of it. That's how I'm going to end up doing things, but yeah. So, we have the first 4 volumes of the and complete The Bride and the Exorcist Knight. I haven't read this. I completed it because it was so short. And if I don't end up liking it, I can always just get rid of it and give it to someone that would better appreciate it than I would. But I'm going to be reading this series to its entirety at some point. And then we have the first 3 volumes of Chainsaw Man. I haven't even touched this series. I've heard good things about Chainsaw Man. I've heard it's full of energy, full of action, I am really looking forward to doing this. And yeah, so first 3 volumes of this. Now, I have the first 2 volumes of Can't Stop Cursing You. I have read Volume 1. Very, very good shit. Like, it is essentially Death Note in my opinion, but with cell phones. Which is very interesting. It's a very interesting concept. I do really enjoy it. I'm going to be reading Volume 2 probably here soon. Volume 3, I think it's ending here soon. So, yeah. Master Musume. Of course, I cannot open this because if I do, YouTube will smack the shit out of me and tell me, no, you cannot do that. But yeah, I have the first 3 volumes of Master Musume. And then I have the first 2 volumes of Happiness. I've heard awesome and great things about this manga. So, yes, it looks good. It looks amazing. So we'll read that when we get to it. Now we have Najika Blitz Tactics, complete. Haven't even touched this, series. I will be reading it probably here soon, but haven't even touched it. And then we have Beauty and the Beast of Paradise Lost. I have the first 3 volumes. I want to read Volume 2 before I continue collecting for it, because I didn't understand anything in Volume 1. I understand the initial premise, but I'm not sure where this story is trying to go. But yeah, we are almost at the end of the collection video. So we have Alice in Deadlands volumes 1 through 4 complete. This is the final volume, I believe. Yes, it is the final volume. So yes, complete this manga is. So it is complete. And I believe this is... No, wait. I don't know if the Testament of Sister New Devil, if it is complete or not. I don't know. I thought it was complete. I thought there was only 5 volumes. There might be more volumes than 5. So, so there might be more volumes. There might be more volumes than 5. If not, there's only 5 volumes. If there is, I'll collect more. We'll just have to see. So now we get to the last shelf, which is my horror / weird shelf that I have. Shibuya Goldfish. I haven't even read this series. It's a horror manga, of course. It's about killer goldfish. I'm going to be collecting that series. I have read this. I'm going to be doing a Let's Talk episode about this particular manga. Alice in Borderland. Absolutely love it. It's great. It's amazing. Read it. And the mangas that I talk about specifically are going to be my basically recommendation videos where I just talk about a manga in its entirety. And I just talk about how much I love it. So stay tuned for that video. And we have Junji Ito's Censor. Haven't read it. We'll be reading it probably at some point. But yeah, so good shit. I imagine it's good. The Flowers of Evil Complete Edition, Volume 1. I don't even have to talk about this series. You guys, if you guys are into manga, you guys know this shit right here is good. Read it. Then we got Death Note Black Edition. Anyone that knows Death Note knows this is good. Then we got Mermaid Saga Complete. At least I think it's complete. Yeah, final volume. But yeah, it's from the creator of Inuyasha and Ranma Half. It's good shit. Just check it out. And now we are at the very end of this video. Well, okay, so we got Gal here from Junji Ito. Any of you know horror manga, you know that's good. And we got Tomie right here. Again, if any of you know Junji Ito, you know that's good. High Rise Invasion. I've heard good things about this particular manga. I just don't know if I'm going to like it, so I'm going to read this at some point. And if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. And then we got the first 3 volumes of Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? Saw the anime, wanted to read the manga. Now, so I'm a spider, so what? The daily lives of the... This looks like it's going to be a funny, witty, goofy manga. So, gonna check it out. Gonna read it. But this is everything that is in my collection. And now we got the last 2 volumes that... Now, one of these volumes I probably might be getting rid of, and that is, unfortunately, I have Volume 1 Sales at Work, and I'll probably be getting rid of it. But we will see if I do. But I have Volume 1. This is part of my collection. And then we got 3 eyes, or 3x 3 eyes, or 3 eyes. Eyes 3. House of Demons. I'm just going to call it House of Demons. We have House of Demons right here. It seems to be... It seems to be pretty good. Seems to be pretty self-explanatory. So, we will be going over that in the future. But this is all of the manga that I have. Now I did promise you guys that I'm going to the bag. And I would bring out what I was exactly reading. So, in the bag, we have Eden Zero Volume 2. I'm currently going to read that. That is part of the collection. Kaiju number 8, Volume 1. This is part of the collection. And we have Shaman King, the Omnibus, the first 3 volumes. That is part of the collection. So this has been my collection video, where I just wanted to share with you guys everything that I've accumulated since January. I have, I believe, over 100 volumes of manga, which is a lot. And that's going to be, and that's going to continue going up. What I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to just mainly collect for one series and slowly collect for other series on the side. Right now, the main series that I'm worried about I'm completing is, of course, my favorite manga of all time, Claymore. But this has been my collection video. I do hope you guys really enjoy this video. Yes, it was just me sitting down, showing you guys what I had. And I know most people do it on the bookshelf. The issue with doing it on the bookshelf is that would, one, be way too much work for me to do. Because of the way I have things structured in my room. B, in future videos, I do plan on doing it in that specific style. But this was just something where I could just sit down, chat with you guys, show you guys what I had, so on and so forth. So this has been my collection video. If you guys would be interested in me doing monthly reading alongs where I show you guys what I'm currently reading, I can do that. I'm going to be releasing the arc video whenever the art piece for that is complete. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to be releasing the Demon Slayer review here soon. I'm also going to be releasing the Black Clover review here soon. And then after that, I don't know what I'm reviewing next. So stay tuned for that. But stay tuned. And just overall, I had a good time. If you guys like videos like this where it's a face review, essentially, let me know and I'll do more videos like this. But stay awesome, stay shiny, glow brightly, and as always, stay nerdy.